You know, when we talk about how technology impacts behavior, I think we all feel it daily. It's like these little nudges from our phones constantly shaping how we act, think, and even socialize.
Totally. It's wild, isn't it? Like how much power algorithms have over us. Sometimes I catch myself scrolling and think, wait, who's making these decisions for me?
Exactly. And it's not just convenience, it's deeper than that. Think about algorithm-driven news feeds, for example. They curate what we see based on what we've clicked before. Over time, they end up, well, narrowing our worldview. And funnily enough, they shorten our attention spans too.
Oh, for sure. I mean, honestly, sometimes I can't even make it through a full article anymore. I'm like, all right, headline, done. But these algorithms are sneaky, huh? They know exactly how to keep us hooked.
Definitely. There's a subtlety to it, Ruby. It's not just feeding what we want, but steering what we need to do next. Let me share an example. I used to be very traditional when it came to news, printed papers, long reads. But a few months ago, I switched to using a news aggregator app. You pick topics, it builds a feed tailored to your interests. And suddenly my whole routine shifted.
Wait, hold up. What changed for you? Like, give me the before and after.
Well, before I'd spend a good portion of my morning reading several papers. But now with the aggregator, I'm skimming. It's efficient, yes, but I realised how much I'm jumping between stories. And honestly, I've probably lost some depth in how I engage with certain issues.
And it's designed that way, right? Like they want you to keep moving, keep clicking.
Exactly, they optimise for clicks, not comprehension. It's fascinating, but also, I'd say, a bit unsettling. What I used to savour has kind of, become rushed.
It's funny because I get it. Same over here. But Eric, what does your morning coffee even look like now? No paper, just you and your phone?
Pretty much. Coffee, phone, and a lot less page turning. But see, that's what I mean about behaviour changes. We adapt without realising, and technology slowly rewires our habits. Even social interactions can feel different now.
Right, and speaking of those habit shifts, it's not just how we consume, it's how we create. Being constantly connected, it's like completely exhausting. And I feel like almost every creator I know is experiencing some level of burnout. It's kind of scary how normal it feels now.
Absolutely, Ruby. I think what we're describing is this expectation to always be on, always available. It's the notifications, the messages, the endless feeds. It's, well, relentless.
Exactly. And oh my gosh, can I just say, we don't even realize how bad it is until we step away. I mean, I did this digital detox weekend not long ago, and honestly, it blew my mind.
Really? What did you do? Or maybe I should ask, what didn't you do?
Right? No scrolling, no emails, no pinging group chats. I basically locked my phone in a drawer, went to this little cabin in the middle of nowhere, and just unplugged. And Eric, I swear, by day 2, I could actually feel my brain slowing down in a good way.
Fascinating. That clarity people talk about when they unplug. It sounds so refreshing. Do you think it's something we need to, do more regularly?
Oh, totally. Like I came back feeling so much calmer, so much more human. It made me realize how much I rely on my phone to fill every little gap of silence. It's like I forgot how to just sit and be still,
Right, and that's where boundaries become crucial. Whether it's a full detox or just setting clear times to disconnect, it's about reclaiming control, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's tricky when the whole digital world is kind of designed to grab your attention. I mean, notifications are basically little look at me buttons, right? They're addictive by design.
Exactly. It's a constant tug of war between convenience and control. And the emotional toll is not just burnout. There's also comparison culture, algorithm-induced loneliness. I think it's reshaping how we even understand our own feelings.
Yeah, and then you throw social media into the mix.
And that makes me think, if our digital behaviours affect us this much emotionally, what about the systems behind them? Like, take AI for example. These algorithms are shaping what we see, what we interact with, sometimes even bigger decisions like hiring processes. But if something goes wrong there, who's really responsible? The programmer, the company, or even the algorithm itself?
Or maybe all of the above, right? It's like, how do we even untangle accountability when it's coded into a black box? And then you've got these cases where facial recognition technology is used, and bam, next thing you know, privacy's out the window.
Exactly. Those privacy concerns with facial recognition are troubling to say the least. For one, these systems have shown significant biases in identifying certain groups of people, particularly minorities, which can lead to wrongful accusations. And it begs the question of whether society is adapting fast enough to handle these ethical dilemmas.
Ugh, and isn't it wild how we keep charging ahead with the tech, but the laws are still stuck playing catch-up? Like, who even sets the rules in this game?
That's the crux, isn't it? The pace of innovation is miles ahead of regulation, and frankly, we're left to deal with patchwork solutions and reactive policies. But the question I often think about is, how do we teach people to adapt to these changes ethically?
Yeah, and not just ethically, but practically too. I mean, if an AI decides whether or not I get a loan, it's not some sci-fi what-if scenario anymore. It's here now. How do we prepare people for that kind of reality?
It's education partly, understanding that these systems are built from human biases and data. But it's also about accountability, Ruby. Companies need to own up to the potential harm of their AI-driven decisions and build safeguards into their algorithms. Transparency is key here.
Totally agree. Like, show us the receipts. If an algorithm's making critical decisions, we should know how it works. Well, as much as possible anyway. And I think as individuals, we've got to start questioning the systems we rely on, pushing back when they overstep, you know?
Absolutely. It's our collective responsibility to, well, not just adapt complacently, but shape the adaptation thoughtfully. Technology will always outpace us if we let it, but we have a chance to guide its use in ways that honour human dignity and rights.
Yeah, and I think, in a way, that's the big takeaway, isn't it? AI might be reshaping the world, but we've still got the power to decide how we fit into that picture.
Exactly, Ruby. It's a partnership between humanity and technology, one where ethics must always lead the charge. And on that note, it's been an incredible deep dive today.
Totally. This has been a blast. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Take care, and we'll see you next time.